Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Throwing, Jones. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Jones. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson to the 27-yard line. This defense for the Jags, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Here's Tony on the quick slant. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll have Cam Newton calling the shots. The big man under center at 6'5", nearly 250 pounds.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he could make a play just as he did there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he gets this to Thornton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The defense, they're blitzing here. Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Operating from the gun. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point safely through, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now Etienne to start the drive. And some room to work. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this up past the 30.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
On first down, it's Newton. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run with Etienne. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Newton. And he's got it. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. They snap it to Newton. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Gesicki. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd down, here's an option right. They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But at short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Operating from the gun. Jones over the middle. That's hauled in by Tony. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. 2nd and goal from the 1. Operating from the gun. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with it.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Now they can't bring him down, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll work this down inside the 30. From the 29, Newton. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulder square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
New England's offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Right back to Tony. He's got another one. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. He finds his man, complete. It's Johnston. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half, and they'll start with a short field following that turnover as they look for points here before the break. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Newton. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Newton. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They fake the give. Newton. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Etienne once more. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And a quick throw here that's complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Jones. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Jones. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to Tony. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Gesicki hauling in the quick throw. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Back to throw. Jones setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now it's Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Newton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton being chased out left. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times. Play action. It's Newton. And this
this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now out come the Patriots. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones over the middle. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. New England on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Patriots send out their punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Newton flush to his and he coughs up the football near his own goal line, and it's picked up by the Patriots, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and through, and the lead now up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
On 1st down, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Newton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Off play action, Newton. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Again, Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Newton to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Desperation time. Newton, fourth down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Back to throw. Jones. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
That'll be caught by Tony. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. So would that mean 3 weeks in the books and they creep above 500 now at 2-1?
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you wash that spot, you know, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
So it's a win here for the Patriots, and due in large part to the play of their quarterback, and that's Mac Jones.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So for the Patriots, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jets.